have learned to cope, and love and hope is why I am here now.
ABBA, Don't Shut Me Down. You're listening to Arun on BBC Radio Leicester. It's 10:15. And first this morning, this weekend, coming up, there's a special project taking part in one city neighbourhood. There's a litter picking planned around Upper Road and the surrounding areas in West Coast, but it's a litter picking campaign with a difference. So the aims behind it are to inspire cleaner and healthier communities with a very important message behind it. Now, it's been organised by Quetzal, who provide free long-term counselling, crisis counselling to support women who are recovering from childhood sexual abuse. So to tell you and I a bit more about it, I'm joined by Deborah Knight, Chief Executive at Quetzal, and Community Connector volunteer Oluchi, who has organised the event. They join us right now. So first, Deborah, tell us what's happening and why.
Hi, yeah, thanks for having us. So as you say, it's a litter pick, and the aim is to get the community together, to get people back out, getting to know each other a little bit more, but also to spread awareness of our services and the services of the organisations we're working with, so that people know what's available to them if they need it.
So what exactly are you asking people to do?
Just come along, meet up with us. We have all the equipment that you need. We have the litter pickers, safety equipment, and just walk with us and just pick up litter.
I like that. And are you expecting a good response?
Yeah, definitely. We've got a few different organisations that are supporting the event, so we're hoping to see quite a good response of people come out to us on Sunday. We're hoping for reasonable weather.
Well, can expect it or hope for it. We'll see whether or not we get it. Now, you mentioned there the message that's involved and the organisations that you work with. So tell us a bit more about what Quetzal do.
So Quetzal provide mainly counselling, but also emotional support to women over 16 that have experienced childhood sexual abuse. So that can be really historic, or it can be more recent, but we provide long-term counselling because it's obviously a really traumatic experience. It takes a long time to move through the trauma, so we provide longer-term counselling to kind of help facilitate that process.
Now, Oluchi, you have been involved with planning this event. How did you get involved with the charity?
First of all, I'm a student at DMU. I'm a master's student. So when I got here, I was looking for an organization that I could work with. And I'm very passionate about women's rights. So in checking the school website, I was able to come across Quetzal. And, I loved what it did and I wanted to be a part of it. So I signed up for it.
Okay, brilliant. And Deborah, just going back to you, you mentioned what you guys do, but you partnered up with other organisations on this. So tell us about that collaboration and how that works.
Yeah, so we're working with First Step, who are another Leicester-based organisation, and they also provide similar services to male survivors of childhood sexual abuse. So together we can offer a really specialist service to everyone that needs it. And then we've worked with the City Council. They've provided us with all the equipment and some advice about safety in the route, and the university as well. So, and also I should mention that Starbucks have very kindly offered to provide us with some free refreshments at the end of the litter pick.
Which is definitely going to help, given what the weather will most likely be like. I'm sure. Now, to a lot of people who will be hearing about this, they may wonder, how big are these kind of charities like Quetzal? How big are you? How many people kind of come to you? So what's that like to try and give people a holistic view of how busy you guys can be?
Yeah, so we're quite a small charity in terms of staff team. There's quite a small core team, but we do have a lot of volunteers that work with us. We've got over 30 volunteers that work with us. And we provide services to average about 300 women a year, but it does fluctuate. And obviously with the pandemic, we have seen a really significant increase in demand.
And just with that increase in demand, and you mentioned those volunteers that get involved with you, have you seen any kind of change in the amount of people that have been volunteering their time and services to charities?
Yeah, I think there's definitely a desire for people to get involved in charity work and in the community. I think the pandemic has really shown people the value of community and the value of doing good and feeling that satisfaction that you can get from volunteer work. So I do think it has had a positive effect on the amount of volunteers that are coming forward to give their time.
And just given, I guess, what's going on today with the end of furlough, have you guys looked at this and just kind of begin to think whether or not there might be more people getting involved with charities? If there were people that wanted to get involved, could they get involved with you? Are you always looking for more?
Absolutely, yeah. There's always ways to get involved with us. That can be anything from fundraising, the community connector role. There's loads of different volunteer roles at Quetzal and at the other charities within Leicester. So there's always a way to get involved, and it is a really good way to meet new people, to upskill your CV, and just build a bit of confidence.
Love that. And just finally, Deborah, in terms of the details about this weekend, if people want to come down, if people want to get involved, how can they do it? What do they do?
So if you want to get involved, there is an Eventbrite link which you can register, but also, we're very happy for people just to turn up on the day. So we're meeting at Lidl on Upperton Road, and we'll be meeting between 11 and 11:30 on Sunday. So you can either go to our Facebook page and find the link to register, or just come along on the day.
Marvellous. Thank you very much for that. It is 22 minutes past 10 on BBC Radio Leicester.